Hey, this is Greg with My Perfect Dream Home. So I'm making this video on Google Earth. I'm going to show you Winter Garden, Florida. So you're thinking about moving to Orlando? Well, there's a bunch of suburbs around. Winter Garden is one of the big suburbs. In fact, it's probably one of the most famous suburbs because it backs up to Disney World and it's close to everything and there's a lot of new stuff out here. So I'm going to show you the Google Earth aerial, and from there I'm going to zoom in a little bit and show you some things about Winter Garden because this is a highly desirable area and I want people to understand completely what they're getting into if they want to move out here. So check this out. Winter Garden is all linked to this Lake Apopka here. This is the downtown area, and you can see that this lake here is another lake, Johns Lake, another big lake that's out there. So this is all Winter Garden here. But look at the proximity. Here's Orlando. You're really only about a 20-minute drive from Orlando. It depends on traffic. And then another highly desirable area is all Windermere, and it all backs up to Windermere. And all these lakes out here in Windermere is where all the major million-dollar mansions are. I should say major multi-million-dollar mansions. Lots of things out there in this area. So here's the Orlando airport right here. And then you got all the main roads. Okay, so this is I-4. I-4 goes east and west, but in the Orlando area, it essentially goes north and south, even though they call it east and west. Same thing with this 429, another major road. So a lot of roads. This is why Winter Garden is so desirable. It's close to all the major roads. And then this is the turnpike going on here that goes east and west. So you're close to everything out here in Winter Garden. The downtown district, I want to zoom in on that and show you. This is a very, very desirable area. People love going there. So this main road that you see here, that's the whole downtown district. There's a lot of other homes and things that are around this area as well. If you're interested in living close to downtown, and a lot of people are. They love all the nightclubs and life, the restaurants and everything that are down there. But they've built a ton of new homes out here as well. This whole neighborhood right here, all this, not that old. And then it's close to the West Orange Trail, which is a great trail for doing anything, running, biking, you name it, anything you want to do out there. So that's the downtown Winter Garden area. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit more, and then I'm going to zoom in a little bit more. So it's almost a whole separate city. So you got the whole downtown Winter Garden area over here, but when you come up this way over here, all of this, and I'm going to put the writer back on here, this whole area over here is all fairly new, all built within the last 10 to 12 years for the most part. Okay, so I can zoom in a little bit more and show you some of that as well. First, there's the golf course that's out here. There's also the hospital, Orlando Health West Hospital. They built this hospital. It's in Winter Garden. It's near all these new things that are out here. This Google Earth doesn't even do it justice because there's been so much stuff that's been built out here. You can't even see everything that's out on this map. This is the Orange County National Golf Course. This thing's been on national TV. Beautiful golf course that's out here in this area. Also, we are close to everything out here. If I zoom in here, this is Disney. So you got the Magic Kingdom. That's Walt Disney World. I'm going to zoom back out a little bit. You have Fort Wilderness. You have all these Disney resorts that are over here. This is all Disney golf courses here. So I can zoom back in a little bit more. Epcot's out here. Okay, here's the Animal Kingdom. Hollywood Studios. Blizzard Beach. And then there's Epcot. So the main entrances that you see and hear about normally from Disney, Lake Buena Vista, this is all Disney. Get Disney Springs over here and everything, is all off of I-4. Very busy, and a lot of people come in off the front entrances over here. But this 429 was built over the last 15 years or so. I don't remember the exact time frame, but everything off of the 429 is all brand new. This was all just west of Disney that sat vacant as raw land forever and ever and ever up until around 2010, 2011. They started building some stuff out here. And within the last 5 to 7 years, they've built a ton, and they're still building a ton. And if you look at here, as I zoom in, this is another road. This is another city. This is Clearmont out here. This is Highway 27 that goes north and south as well, pretty much like the 429. And all of this that you see in here was all farmland. It's all gotten sold for the most part. And there's incredible growth that's going on in here as well. And why is that so desirable? Look at how close it is to all of the things out here at Disney. Anything in this area, this is called Hamlin, and this is the area of Winter Garden up here that is away from the downtown district. So I showed you the downtown area. It's almost like a whole separate city. When you get up here, all this in Winter Garden is all new, and it's all homes and areas that are close to the Magic Kingdom. This neighborhood right here is the neighborhood that I actually live in. It's called Summer Lake. I can come out of this road and come down this road and get into the back entrance to Disney right here. I come down this road, and right here is the employee parking lot. It's literally only about 3.5 miles from where I live. And you can get in this road from there in Winter Garden. You can cut through the entire park. You can hit every single park coming in there. So you can zoom out and see that. If you live in Winter Garden out here, you can also get on the 429 and you can take that down to exit 8, which is also called Western Way, which is this road right here. And that road goes into all the Disney parks as well. So there's multiple ways in. You can also come down here and you'll be in Kissimmee off of 192, but there's tons of things that are going on out here as well. There's movie theaters, restaurants. The Margaritaville is out here. And again, they're still building a lot out there as well. So there's a lot of desirability out here in Winter Garden. And we're not far from Universal Studios either, which is in Orlando. Very, very desirable. So as I zoom out more, you'll kind of see it. There's Winter Garden right there in Central Florida, close to the beach, close to Tampa. It's only 70 miles away to Tampa from here. Close to, if you want to go to Cape Canaveral, you can go over here. That's where they get on for all the cruise ships, and it's close to NASA. That's only about an hour ride from Winter Garden as well. So anybody looking to buy out here in Winter Garden, Florida, get a hold of me. I'm the perfect guy to deal with. I've lived in Central Florida for 37 years, and I live out here in Winter Garden. In addition to this, and I can't really show it all just from this Google Earth, but there are so many new homes that are being built. Tons of builders, all different areas, different locations. I work with all these builders. I'd be the perfect guy to get a hold of to help you find what you're looking for. So I kind of zoom back in a little bit. There's Universal Studios. So that's not far. There's a bunch of ways you can get there as well. And Universal's also building an entire other extension to their park called Epic. That's going to be open in 2025. And listen, I can handle anything. I'm just showing you Winter Garden off of this video. And there's a lot that I can show you that I'm still not really showing you. But then this whole area is Windermere. Highly desirable. That's another world famous golf course. And you have access to 9 different lakes that are in here. Now, a lot of these neighborhoods are all gated, highly desirable, very expensive to live in a lot of these areas that are by the lakes. But if you're looking for that as well, I can help you. I have access to everything that's going on out here. This particular video is Winter Garden though. And a lot of people are hearing about Winter Garden and seeing Winter Garden. They like Winter Garden. Lots of things that are out here that are brand new. Tons of new schools, elementary schools, middle schools, high school, you name it. And again, this thing doesn't even do it justice because a lot of this stuff out here is getting built out or has been built out. But get a hold of me. I'd love to be able to help anybody. That's pretty good info here, enough for you to at least get a better idea of Central Florida and the Winter Garden area. Thank you for watching.